start over. Well, oh well. Now when I say your name, you can put in better input. Good evening, Viking fans, and welcome to the HF Vikings versus the Thornton Wildcats varsity volleyball game. I'm Maven and joined by JV volleyball player Kate Van En. We've got a great matchup tonight, and unfortunately, we just want to apologize. We had some technical difficulties throughout the first match, so we're starting up a little late here. Sorry about that delay, but the Vikings just won that first game 25-8, and they're hoping to do the same for this second game. Kate, how do you think they're going to do this next game?
I think they're going to stay consistent as like they were in the first game, and they're going to win.
Perfect. That's what we're hoping for tonight. We've got our starting lineup right now. We've got Rory Dory Jr., Cormaria Cooksey, a senior, Journey Barsh Jr., Jalen Clark Jr., Leah Sidbury Jr., Raven Falls, sophomore, and Allison Farrow, who is libero, who is a junior. So as you can see by that lineup, we've got a lot of young talent on this team. It's mostly all juniors. We've got only one senior, Cormaria, so they've got some young talent on this team right now. Coaches are talking about seeing how they did this first game. I think they did awesome. We saw a lot of kills this first game, especially by junior Leah Sidbury. She just hit it down over and over again. We got some nice kills by middle Raven Falls. And normally Mira Bolden is our middle, but she was sick yesterday, so she could not attend practice. So Raven Falls is taking her place tonight. As far as libero, normally we have Skylar Hayes, but she unfortunately did injure herself at practice yesterday. So Allison Farrow, who is normally the DS, will be taking her place as libero tonight. We had a great game for the Vikings. First great game. Thornton was just really struggling to get anything much over the net. Anytime they got it over, it was mostly a free ball, which is not ideal in volleyball. So we're about to start this second game. And as for the JV game, they did about the same. Their scores were 25-6, 25-2. Kate, can you tell me how the JV game went since you're on the team?
I think the game went well. It was a bit of a slower paced game, and there was not a lot of rallies between our teams.
So yeah, as you can see, JV did well. I was hoping varsity ends this game in 2, just like JV was successfully able to do. Right now, varsity's record is 6-5, which they are hoping to improve throughout the rest of the season. They actually just played Thorn Ridge High School last week, and they won 25-4, 25-2, making HF volleyball history as the largest margin of scores between the two teams. Now, Kate, you play volleyball. Do you see scores that low that often?
Not as much on the varsity level, but it does depend on the team you play.
So yeah, it's really, really awesome that HF was able to hit that team with such a low score. So congrats to them on that win. They actually played against an actual really good team. They played against Nazareth a few weeks ago, and Nazareth actually ended up beating the #2 team in the state. And although varsity lost that game against Nazareth, they had a good fight and they made it to 3 games. So right now, we're starting right now. Thornton just served. We had a little mix-up there between setter Rory and libero Allison. They kind of just let the ball drop there, so we're hoping that doesn't happen again. Point goes to Thornton, so they're back to serve again. Almost there. Thornton just served that right into the net, so that'll go to HF's point.
Setter number 16, Rory, is now back to serve. She does a jump float.
Nice serve.
Serves it into a great spot. Thornton then passes it out of bounds.
Good serve by Rory. Looks like she'll go back to serve once again.
Great serve. Serves it right to number 12. They then shank the ball out into the curtains.
Looks like here Rory's really good at targeting her serves to where she wants them to go, which is definitely a strength when you're playing volleyball.
She is doing something called zone serving. She's serving it to the player that she thinks will get the weakest pass.
Nice up there by Allison. Nice. Good hit there by Jalen Clark. Thornton tries to get a hand on it, but shanks it out. Point will go back to HF. Right now the score is 4-1. HF Vikings are winning. Nice serve again. You can see that she zone served it right there. Back number 8. And Thornton couldn't get it over in 3. Hit a free ball right into the net. Point will go back to HF. Nice serve there again by Rory. Nice tip by Thornton, but Journey Barsh was able to block that right down. Serve goes back again to Rory. See how many more serves she'll get in this one. Depends on how well Thornton does in the next few points here. And block again by Journey Barsh. Number 12 just couldn't get it over those tall hands. Rory back to serve once again. Nice up there. Thornton tries to hit it down, just can't hit the net. Hitting, I think it might be one of the most important skills in volleyball. Kate, what do you think?
I think while that is true, I don't think it's the most important because in order to get a good hit, you need to get a good pass and a good set first.
That's very true. Didn't even think about that. Journey Barsh up for the block, but it doesn't even go over the net. Thornton just couldn't get it over. Right now the score is 9-1. Timeout by Thornton. Looks like they're in a little rough patch right now, 9-1. So hopefully maybe they'll get that better. We'll see. Right now we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking Television.
Learn to play the piano like a cool cat? Paws and Scales, a piano tutoring service run entirely by felines. With inspiring ability to jump so very high our competition can't touch us. Paws and Scales, we teach humans how to play like animals.
Discover your future at Prairie State College. You'll find great faculty, affordable tuition, and flexible scheduling. With a variety of degree and certificate options, it's easy to discover the career of your dreams. The best part? We're right down the street. Register today at prairiestate.edu.
Good evening, Viking fans, and welcome back to our HF Vikings volleyball game against Thornton Wildcats. Right now we just had Rory again for another serve. They just had a timeout there. The score is 10-1. Thornton is in a rough patch right now. Rory served about 8 or so in a row, which is good to her. HF is doing really good so far. If you are just now tuning in, they won that last game 25-8. Very strong game by the Vikings, so they're hoping to do the same thing again this game, which they look like they're on track for. It's 10-1, so that's pretty good. Kamaria Cooksey hits it up, but Thornton is able to block that, so the point will go to the Wildcats. Looks like number 9's back to serve. Nice up there by Kamaria. Nice kill there by Journey Barsh. Rory set her up perfectly for that.
She did a great job of hitting line.
Can you explain what hitting line is, Kate?
It's when you hit it right on the line so the opposing team thinks it's going out, but it's not.
There you go. Take some skill to do that right there.
Yes.
Looks like Kamaria Cooksey is going back for the serve. Nice serve there. Nice dig there by libero Allison Farrow. Journey gets it over with the free. So one of the longest plays that we've had all game. Nice, another dig there. No, oh, and they just couldn't get to it for that second hit. Point will go to Thornton on that one. It was a good try though by a few of the Vikings. They all dove for it, just couldn't get to it in time. Looks like number 12 will go back for the serve. Nice serve there by 12. Good dig, but it just shanked a little bit, went out of bounds. Points to Thornton. Right now the score is 11-3. Nice serve there by number 12. Rory sets it up. Nice kill, Leah Sedberry for that one. Went straight down, and that looked like a line hit, so good job to her as well. Looks like Journey's going back for the serve now. Nice serve by Journey.
She did a great job. That was almost a short serve. Just went a little deep. Nice kill there. Almost hit it line.
That was a good hit by Jalen Clark. You can see by this game right now that we've got some really strong outside hitters for the Vikings tonight. Another serve here by Journey Barsh. And Thornton just couldn't get that first pass over. Right now, the Vikings are doing amazing. 14-4. Thornton just can't get those serves back over the net. That's what they're really struggling with tonight. HF has got some good serves tonight, so as long as they keep that up, they should be able to get this win in the bag. Free ball there, Kamaria. Nice hit there by Thornton. They just couldn't get it over. Looks like there will be a substitution by Thornton. Number 8 in, or number 8 out, sorry. Number 2 in for number 8. And number 15 in for number 6, who will be serving this point. Correction, sorry. Thornton gets the point. And a short serve there by Thornton, so the point will go back to HF. Looks like we have a substitution. We've got Aisha Alamin in for Jalen Clark. Now she's up for the serve. Now Aisha's only a sophomore on varsity, which is really good. There's a nice serve there by her. It's not every day when the sophomores pulled up for varsity.
Nice jump serve there, right to number 15 on Thornton.
And they get it over in 2.
So close.
Raven Falls hits that one just a little bit out of bounds there. Looks like there's another substitution. We've got number 9 in. Got her in for number 4 for Thornton, sorry. Nice block there by number 14 on Thornton. Nice kill there. Good up all the way to Aisha, and looks like that'll be...
She called a double hit on the setter, which means she hit the ball with both of her hands at separate times.
Thornton back for the serve. Looks like that serve will go out. Point to the Vikings. Looks like Leah Sidbury's going back to serve. Nice tip there by Thornton. Good set by Aisha, and down for the kill is Kamaria Cooksey. Awesome one. That looked like a line hit. Good job to her. It's not every day you can do that. That's pretty hard skill to get down, so good job for her. Nice serve there by Leah. And looks like setter for Thornton just hit it a little bit too far. Hitter could not get to it. Right now the score is 19-7 actually. Nice kill there, Kamaria Cooksey. They just hit that, Thornton hit that ball a little bit too far. Went right over the net. Kamaria was able to hit it right down. And looks like that'll be a timeout for Thornton. HF is huddling, and right now the score is 27. And right now we're gonna take a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back. You're watching Viking Television.
Succeed. That's why we're the official business systems provider of the Chicago Bears. Transforming workplace productivity. Proven IT.
Want to learn to play the piano like a cool cat? Paws and Scales, a piano tutoring service run entirely by felines. With inspiring ability to jump so very high our competition can't touch us. Paws and Scales, we teach humans how to play like animals.
HF Vikings versus Thornton Wildcats volleyball game. Right now we've got the Vikings in their game 2. Right now the score is 21-7. Leah Sidbury's got about 5 serves going right now in a row. She's got some strong serves here. She's zoning it. So let's see. Nice serve there. And over by Thornton, but it hits the ceiling, so it does not count.
There is a rule though, if it hits the ceiling on your side, you are able to play it and get it back over.
Here's Leah Sidbury again for the serve.
Nice set. Nice spot. She hits it right to the corner to number 15.
Number 16, actually, Rory Doherty. Another good serve there by Leah. Good up by Thornton's libero. Nice set and nice kill, but it does go out of bounds. Point will go to the Vikings. .24-7 game point here. If Leah can just get one more serve.
Oh, so
it
close.
Does go out, but she's got one more point for the Vikings. That's all they need, and they're going to win this game, which would improve their record to 7-5, which is what they're hoping for out of tonight's game. Thornton's libero goes back to serve. Score right now is 24-8. Nice serve. Allison hits it up. Nice kill, but it is blocked by Thornton's number 2. Kamari just couldn't hit it past those hands, so looks like the point will go to Thornton on that one. Number 17 back to serve again. Allison libero hits it up again. Nice hit by Roy, but oh, there was a net call on the Vikings. So the point will go back to Thornton. 24-10 is the score. Nice serve there. Nice tip. Another hit blocked by the Thornton Wildcats. They've got lots of good blocks these past few plays. Really good. Raven Falls just couldn't hit it past those hands. Point will go back to Thornton. HF is struggling right now. They almost just won that game, but right now they've got Thornton has scored a few points in a row here. They're in a little bit of a rough spot right now.
They're struggling to just finish off the game. They just need one more point, but they can't seem to finish it.
Good
Nice
tip
tip.
there.
It's over.
Thornton gets to it in 3.
That was a great save by number 11 on Thornton.
Oh, blocked
Another
again.
block. Another
Let's see if
great
they
save.
can get it. And Leah goes for it, but she just can't get all the way there. There's another great block by Thornton there. They just are really showing off with these blocks here. They're doing a really good job with that. HF really just can't finish off this game right now. Let's see, 17 back again to serve. Let's see if they catch up all the way to the Vikings score.
Great pass by Allison. And a great
And a hit
save
down, Kamaria Cooksey.
to
Thornton
finish
just
off the
couldn't
game.
get to it. Final score
25-12.
25-12. Good, awesome job to the Vikings tonight. They did a really good job overall. Thornton definitely, they put up a fight, especially toward the end of that last game there, but they just couldn't get that win. Awesome job to the Vikings. They had a lot of strengths and even just a few weaknesses tonight. Kate, how do you think they did overall? What do you think their overall performance was?
I think they overall did good. They struggled to stay consistent throughout the game and finish it off there at the end, but they had lots of great passes and kills.
All right, yeah, as you can see, we've got a great matchup tonight. I mean, it was really good. HF just, they've got a lot of talent on their team, especially all that young talent. Right now, we're gonna finish off the game right now. So thank you everyone for tuning in. We're gonna end with a quick look at VTV Game Day, which is coming up this Friday, right before the football game. So if you don't know what that is, I think you want to listen into this next segment. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Maven, and joined here by Caitlin, and have a great night, everyone.
The homecoming student section completely rocked last week, and in preparation for next week's game, we're making sure the crowd is even bigger. VTV and the athletic department is teaming up for VTV Game Day at next week's home game against League of Way West. For those familiar with college football, Game Day is a show that is shot live at the football field and features guests and commentary leading up to the game. But the coolest thing about this show is the huge amount of fans that are seen in the background, flashing signs and having fun. That's where you come in. We are inviting all the students from the student section to be a part of the action. And to make the event even more appealing, we're giving away a free meal and a free t-shirt to any HM student who comes to participate. That's right, simply buy your tickets to the game at the campus store for $2 and you'll receive another ticket that gets you into our game day production set and allows you to get a free meal and a free t-shirt. The next home game is Neon Night, and we'll have 400 brightly colored neon shirts ready to give you when you come out. What a great way to get into the spirit of the game. Celebrate with the crew of Game Day starting at 6 p.m. Then stay for the big matchup against West. And do so with a free meal and a free t-shirt, all courtesy of VTV and the athletic department. Tickets go on sale today, so buy yours and get ready for the Game Day experience.